All right, Crypto ZX, talk to us about Bitcoin Cash. What exactly is happening with Bitcoin Cash right now? Just a week ago, 2 weeks ago, everyone was talking about Bitcoin Cash. Everyone was bullish on it. But what exactly happened? We're down about 4.2% over the last 24 hours. What exactly is happening, guys? If you guys are enjoying these updates, you guys know what to do. Smash that like button, hit that red subscribe button, and now sit back, relax, and enjoy the show. So if we're looking at the markets today, we're starting to see some altcoins turn back into green. Of course, we did see Bitcoin drop below $30,000 today, and obviously the entire market reacted, but we're seeing a little bit of a bounce, which of course is helping some of the altcoins turn back into green, Gala and Sui being the top performers. But Bitcoin Cash still down about 4.1%, and a lot of people are talking about what is happening, and I'm going to share my personal thoughts with you guys on that and whether or not I am worried for the price of Bitcoin Cash and as far as its future is concerned. As always, just a quick disclaimer that anything on this channel is not financial advice. Always do your own due diligence and research when you are investing in cryptocurrency. So looking at the price of Bitcoin Cash, $243.27, down about 4.2% over the last 24 hours in USD comparative. We're also down about 4% in Bitcoin comparative over the last 24 hours. Looking at its market cap, on the other hand, $4.7 billion, and the 24-hour trading volume currently sitting at 322 million. So what exactly is next as far as the price of Bitcoin Cash is concerned? I just wanted to share this with you guys. Whale Chart came out and posted this. It's very worthwhile sharing. So it says 29% of the total Bitcoin circulation supply is presumed lost forever. So guess what? That just means that Bitcoin, the amount of Bitcoin that are in circulation is even less compared to what people think. Of course, 21 million will ever be out there, but right now, if I'm not mistaken, let's go look at Bitcoin's current circulation supply. Let's go take a look at that while it loads up for us. There we are. So about 19.4 million Bitcoin are in circulation today, and about 29% of that they're saying is presumed lost. You guys need to understand how huge that is. That means that Bitcoin might have been, someone probably lost their private keys, or someone that bought back in the day that just never knew what Bitcoin really would have become literally decades later, are probably now scratching their head finding their private keys. But there's a lot of Bitcoin that has been lost. So that really makes things even bigger as, of course, we get into later down the years, 10, 20 years later. That is going to be a huge indicator, because 29% is a huge amount. And even to this day, 29% is not a small amount, guys. But, if we're looking at the price of Bitcoin Cash, what exactly has happened with Bitcoin Cash right now? So, before we jump into the Bitcoin Cash price, look at what happened with BTC. So, not dominance. So if we're looking at Bitcoin, you guys can see this for yourself. Bitcoin has been doing something very, very interesting. We saw the price go below 30K today. $29,695, and literally I've explained this to you guys before in my other update. We've seen the price of Bitcoin doing this beforehand. Literally look at yourself, ranging back and forth, sideways momentum, back to back, and you can see this for yourself. This is all planned. It's not something we haven't seen for literally almost a month now. So obviously that has impacted the entire market. And Bitcoin Cash, remember, a lot of people are still forgetting this coin went up about 250% since June 10th lows. And even after that, even after seeing a retracement right now, it's still up, guys, almost a 160%. So right now, as far as the retracement goes from its yearly highs, it has retraced only about 25.7%, and still that is quite good, in my opinion, quite normal. But what exactly is next? So if we're looking at the price of Bitcoin Cash on the hourly time frame, really paints us a better picture as to what has been happening. So of course we were pretty much trading below this range, and obviously we broke out of here late June, and obviously we know what happened after that. But look what's happening. We lost that support. That support that I was talking about that did play out for us a few different times has been lost on July 14th, and obviously that has caused, so you can see this for yourself, the importance of that level of support. As soon as the price lost it this time, we did see more downside occurring for the price of Bitcoin Cash. So after losing its support, we have dropped about another 10%, and that is, not a surprise to me right now, of course, because we did see it go below this level of support. And this level of support was not just a random line that I have drawn. I'm sure a lot of people are understanding how important this really was, especially after going below it. But look at the importance of that. So what really happened was we did see the price of Bitcoin Cash drop back down to $246. We did see a bounce. Look at this, guys. We saw a bounce, up about like 6.4%, but this time around that resistance rejected us. And after being rejected around there, obviously Bitcoin decided to also, try to get manipulated, in my opinion, and we did see more downside. But at the same time, now we have some support around here where the price is currently sitting at. We have support built up around here, of course, from June of this month, and obviously dates back to the previous years as well. That is a level of support that is built up right now for it. If it were to lose that support line, now that is the question, right? If it were to lose that support line, it could go down to this $214 mark. That could be on the table if we lose this support line. And if that were to happen, that would be a move of about another 11.95%, and that could happen. But right now we do need to look at the price of Bitcoin. But as far as the bigger picture goes, nothing has changed. Bitcoin is being manipulated. Of course, we need to keep those factors in mind, as I've said. But the whales, the institutions, the ones that, again, remember, this move that we saw happen, it's not retail. You will never convince me that this was retail that came out and pumped the price of Bitcoin Cash like this. This was massive whales. And what makes people say that these whales are not going to pump it back up? People are starting to look at the bigger picture. The narrative that is shaping, next to Bitcoin Cash is huge because, like I said, the new money will not understand. And even what I'm thinking now is, again, this is a huge statement to make. Again, it's my personal opinion, not financial advice. But what I'm thinking this really occurred was, maybe it's not BlackRock, maybe there is another entity that is applying for a Bitcoin Cash ETF. And they could be applying for a Bitcoin Cash ETF. Now you might be saying, why does that make you so excited? There are some countries around the globe that have already got a Bitcoin ETF going, which I'm sure a lot of people are aware. But now there's a narrative that Bitcoin Cash has for itself because there is a correlation. Remember, hard fork of, Bitcoin. And what other people are going to realize is, hey, hold on. Especially, I'm thinking from a corporation. I'm thinking of from these financial hedge funds or whatever you want to call it. I'm thinking from their point of view. I'm not sure anyone has spoken about this, but let me know what you guys think. But what I'm thinking is they're going to start marketing this to their clientele and saying, hey, you know what? You guys know this new technology, this new tech that has been taking the world by storm, which is called Bitcoin. What if we tell you that you could get that same Bitcoin at a cheaper cost? Imagine the amount of people that would flood into it. And I've spoken about that narrative before. If BTC hits 150 to 200K this year, that some analysts, it's all over the place. A lot of analysts are saying there's this bull cycle, which should top out historically speaking. So if next year is Bitcoin happening, we should have a massive bull cycle in 2025 too, and then top out pretty much mid, I think, around, because I'm trying to think, Bitcoin halving for us, previous one was 2020, so we saw that massive bull cycle happen in 2021, at the end of 2021, and obviously throughout the year. So we could see something similar happen, the Bitcoin halving being, of course, in 2024, and then obviously the massive explosion that a lot of people are waiting for could happen in 2025. And again, that's if history were to repeat itself, and if all these massive ETFs are approved, more and more bullish things come out of, for the crypto space, we could see something insane happen. So, I'm not worried. I think Bitcoin Cash, this move that it's seeing is normal right now. Yes, it could fall potentially down another 11% to 12% if we were to lose the support where we're currently trading at. But as far as the bigger picture is concerned, things are looking quite great still. But I want to hear from you guys down below. What do you guys think on this massive statement that I have made? Let me know. And of course, as always, nothing is financial advice. Always do your own due diligence and research. I love each and every one of you guys. See you tomorrow. It's been Crypto ZX, and peace out.